Welcome, everybody. It's my short stubble on the mic. Let me bring this up a little closer. Hey guys, wow, I was really debating posting something tonight, or recording something tonight rather. And then I thought, you know what? Now's the time. It's now or never. I needed to post something, record something about the Michigan game. I think now's a good time. It's not too soon after the loss. It's not so far out from the loss that we're now thinking about bowl games and such, although some people are. And to them, fuck you. You guys want to know what I think about the Michigan loss? Well, first off, every prediction I had about the game was just completely wrong. We talked with my buddies Joe and Carl the Saturday before, an hour before the show, which probably poor timing on my part to get a preview episode out an hour before the show. I got it up like just as game was going. Oh yeah, College Game Day don't got shit on us. By the way, we're gonna do more of those in the future. That's for damn sure. But what a shit prediction I had. 17-10 is Michigan winning. What a total fuckhead I was. Wow. I will never be duped by this team again. Oh my gosh. I said the defense would come through. What the fuck was I thinking? No, honestly, what the fuck was I thinking? Defense wasn't going to come through. Not against Ohio State. No. Hell no. The thing about the Michigan defense, which I think people fail to realize, they had this same year in 2016. And you know what? The Michigan defense is good until they face a good team. I mean, look what happened against Ohio State in 2016. Look what happened against Penn State the year after that with Saquon. Look what happened against Notre Dame this year. Look at Ohio State. Look at Indiana. I was sitting there watching that Indiana game like, what the fuck? It's Indiana, right? It's not like they're Ohio. Yeah, they kind of have close colors to Ohio State, but like this is fucking Indiana, right? I'm going to try to pull up the stats from that game. The defense plays big until it plays a big team. The vaunted Michigan defense that we heard about, number one scoring defense, everybody was picking them to win. Number one scoring defense. Oh, they stuffed the run. Oh my God, their corners. Everybody fucking sucked on Saturday. No pressure from the D-line. We couldn't cover worth shit. Devin Bush, a guy who I love, the tenacity, the edginess, no fucking edge, no tenacity. Getting beat on fucking running back wheel routes. Just awful, man. Where the hell was that that swagger that we had against Michigan State. And first off, don't even fucking Chase Winovich. Don't even fucking talk about little brother when you're a little brother as well. Calling fucking State out. You know what? That was a bad Michigan State team. And you only won by 14. You had turnovers that game. I mean, it was close for, what, like 3/4? You should have put that team away. That was awful. I should have seen it coming from them. And then, oh yeah, Indiana. So 31-20 was the final score of that game. I mean, they pulled away. I mean, they were losing at half. Indiana ran the ball. This kid, Stevie Scott, 139 rush yards. Jeez. I mean, I knew it after watching that game, too. I texted my buddy Mark, and I was like, trap game? Much? Are we looking forward to Ohio State? I don't know. Maybe that was a sign of things to come. The defense in the biggest spot folded. We're not a good defense. We're a good defense against, like, Purdue, Northwestern. But anytime somebody comes in and wants to give us a fight, not a game, a fight, we fucking folded. Paper thin. All those motherfuckers. I'm not like really like upset. It's just wow, like I'm like pissed that I believed in the team. And this team's never going to fool me again. Cuz I don't know, we were talking about this with Joe. If not now, then when? When are we going to beat Ohio State? When are we going to win that Big Ten championship? Hell. When are we going to even get to the Big Ten championship, let alone fucking win it? When is that going to happen? I don't even want to talk about winning it. When are we going to just participate in the fucking thing? What just an awful performance, and I should have known it was going to happen. I should have known. I did call one thing right, though, that we would need Shea. We would really need Shea. And we didn't get Shea. And I remember I was reading this on a Yahoo article, so I might be like stealing a little bit of thunder here with, and I forget the writer of this article, but it seems like every game, every Ohio State game, our quarterback always plays shittier, not as good as the Ohio State quarterback. Think about that. And I don't really have statistics to really like back me up right now, but shit, look at Denard against Ohio State. Yeah, they beat him in 2011, and then he played running back in 2012. But that one year, what was that? That must have been Rich Rod's last year. Not good. No. Look at Devin Gardner. I mean, Devin actually played all right in 2015, but again, outplayed. They ended up losing. Wilton Spate, O'Korn, Rudock, bad. Shea this year, blah. Outplayed, and maybe it's not that he played bad, it's just Haskins outplayed him. We needed a Shea Patterson-like performance, or a Dwayne Haskins performance. Like, Shea needed to do what Dwayne did, basically, to win the game, is what I was getting at. I'm happy he threw the ball 34 times, because O'Korn threw the ball over 30 times last year. And this guy, Shea Patterson, who came in super hyped, I didn't really see it. No. I didn't. I did not see it. In the biggest stage, where was our quarterback? Where have any of our quarterbacks been on the biggest stage? Look back at Rudock. Look back at Spate. Look back at O'Korn. When was there a game where they led us to a victory? Like, fuck it. Like, Indiana? Seriously? Not good enough by Shea. Not good enough. Not good enough. And the game plan in and of itself, I mean, running the ball, come on. I just feel like the college football landscape has changed so much that why are we running the ball? You didn't have a 100-yard rush. First, Karan Higdon guaranteed a victory. All right. And then shows up and only has 72 yards rushing. I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, 4.8 yards a rush. I get it. But why are we running the ball? When there's teams like Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, Oklahoma, West Virginia. I don't know much about Georgia. I'm sure Georgia slings the ball around too. All these teams, it's such a fucking offensive league right now. An offensive game. I was talking with my buddy about this, and it's sad, but defense does not win championships anymore. No, go look at Alabama Clemson, the 2 years in a row they played in the national title game. Fucking track meets, man. Look at Oklahoma, West Virginia this past weekend. Track meet. Hell, look at the NFL. Chiefs and the Rams on Monday Night Football just like a week or two ago. Team scored 50 fucking points. I don't want to hear about how great our defense is. We need to be able to keep up with teams offensively. Because I don't care how good your defense is. Again, look at Alabama. The 2 times they played Clemson. I don't care how good Alabama is on defense. They gave up points. And we can't score points for shit. And people would say, oh, we scored 39. Well, you know what? Kind of game in garbage time when the game was away. I'm telling you, man, this team is soft. Right after you get that big turnover on the special teams where on the kickoff the Ohio State player dropped it and we recovered it, with less than 40 seconds, Ohio State drove that ball down the field, almost got a goddamn touchdown right at the end of the half. Ended up getting a field goal. 40 seconds straight down the field, and they got the ball back right after half, and I'm pretty sure they just scored. I'm like pretty sure. I'd have to check into it, but so where do we go from here? I mean, maybe some people might wonder, okay, well, what's your big plan? You want to fire Harbaugh? No. No, I don't. But I just want people to kind of like start to wake up that things got to change. I think Harbaugh's got to change. You know, for how much you hate Rich Rod, I think we got to go back to like a spread. Do something that Ohio State does. Ohio State, they pass the ball a lot, lots of shotgun, but they've had good running backs over the years. They have a running offense. They'll beat you on the ground. Something like that. I think Harbaugh's got to change. Harbaugh's got to change, or Michigan fans got to come to grips that this is our team. My brother was telling me, well, 10-2, it's still a really good season. And here's the difference between my brother and I. People my age remember the Lloyd Carr years. Somewhat remember the 98 Rose Bowl. Not really, but it's there. People were talking about it when I was a kid. I saw Big Ten championships. And you saw what Michigan was capable of. Playing in a Rose Bowl. USC, Texas, winning the Big Ten. Now, what my brother told me after the game is the same mantra, the same talking points that kids his age and younger are going to bring up because they don't remember the Big Ten championships. They don't remember Lloyd Carr like I do. And that's where I'm afraid that Michigan's slowly going to start to fade a little bit. Shit, man, we're not fucking Michigan. We're like Penn State. This is like a good Penn State year. This is like a good Iowa year. This isn't the Michigan years that I grew up watching. And you think that's going to affect recruiting? Kids in high school now, what do they remember? They remember Rich Rod, bad. They remember Brady Hoke, no Big Ten title. I mean, somebody just rang my goddamn doorbell. I think that's either the Michigan fans coming to get me or the Ohio State fans coming to get me. I give Ohio State all the credit in the world, man. I really do. Hang on, I'm gonna listen out for this. Yeah, that's definitely somebody at my door. Hang on, guys, 1 second. And we're back. It was my dad at the door. Sometimes our garage gets like frozen and you can't get it won't open from the outside because the buttons on the number pad get frozen. He's lucky I heard that. I got my my nice Audio Technicas on, listening to myself. Lucky I heard that, and I'm in the basement. But I am kind of talking a little soft. I don't want to wake anybody up because I could be a lot more emotional right now, but I'm not gonna. Because why? Why get emotional over this team? This is what Michigan's become. And I think we're just going to have to get used to it. And you know what? We still get top recruits. But what the hell is going on with our player development? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, who has been like our look at our recruits over the years. Have they been any good recruits that we've had that come through Michigan that have played in the NFL? As much as I love Denard, I mean, Brandon Graham, Taylor Lewan, okay, a little older. Little bit older. Schofield, yeah, he starts. But like Jabril, Funches, Chesson, Darbo, I don't really hear about him. Graham Glasgow, he starts. He's not a Pro Bowler, but he starts. I don't hear about Wormley anymore. Where's Taco been? Jordan Lewis, I don't know. I think he plays. Look at the people on our team right now. Rashawn Gary, 5-star recruit. Where the hell has he been? Donovan Peoples-Jones, 5-star recruit. I don't think Donovan Peoples-Jones has ever had a 100-yard receiving game. Okay, maybe he's a little young. But why can't we develop players? I'll hear about Rashawn Gary's like 3-sack game against like SMU. Where was he this game? I don't know. And why can't we develop a quarterback? We relied on Rudock, who's a transfer. Spate, not that good. O'Korn, transfer. Shea Patterson, transfer. The one time I got excited in this game was seeing Joe Milton bomb like a 50-plus yarder down the field. I was like, whoa. Yeah. We need more of that. Is Harbaugh, like, do I want to fire Harbaugh? No. I think this is just what you're going to get. We're going to get a coach. We got a coach who is going to get us 8 to 10 wins a year. Maybe more. But it's not going to be as bad as Rich Rod. We're not going to lose to MAC teams. We're not going to lose to middle and lower tier Big Ten teams. The same with Hoke, sorry. But the last year of Hoke was not that great. Like Harbaugh's gonna he's gonna get us the wins against the bad teams. But against like actual ranked teams, winning on the road, winning at Iowa. When's the last time we fucking won at Iowa? Jeez. You've heard it before, too. Harbaugh is Hoke in khakis. I don't know. I think the record obviously is it's better. It's better. Hoke beat Ohio State, though. And I'll tell you what, Hoke every single year got those kids up to play Ohio State. Every year was close. And you know what? We only got them that one year. And it was a bad Ohio State team. But, God, this is twice now. A Harbaugh Michigan team gets blown out. That's not good. And I think it goes to there's a mentality at Michigan that I think has got to change. You bet your ass Ohio State thinks about Michigan every single fucking day, man. I don't have like the sources or anything that to know what's going on in their practices. Although I do semi know one of their strength coaches, but they think about Michigan. I just bet you, man, they've owned us this fucking last 2 decades. And I'll tell you, man, in Michigan, I feel like not enough emphasis is placed on that. Go up to Michigan State. They think about Michigan every single day, man. I'm telling you. But Michigan's got this mentality that's, it's the team in front of us. Oh, we lost. We got to look forward to next season or the next game. I want somebody to call somebody out. Yeah. Why did we call out Rich Rod? Why did former players come out against Rich Rod? Why aren't they doing it against Harbaugh? Because he's a former player? I don't think that's right. Good for Braylon. This was like earlier in the season. He tweeted out some shit about Michigan. Good for Braylon. He got suspended from Big Ten Network, but good for him. I think more players got to start. They got to start questioning it a little bit. I mean, they got to do some soul searching down there in the athletic department, but what do they care? They're making money either way. You see every single year, U of M's athletic department, one of the highest total revenues in like all of college football. You know, they're up there, Texas, Ohio State's up there, Alabama's up there. I'm sure like the LSUs or like the Floridas of the world are up there. I mean, maybe US Oklahoma's up there, sure. What do they care? They went 8 wins last season. Not a good season. I bet you they still had one of the top revenues. But what happens if that starts to dwindle down? I think I've said enough, dude. I probably should have recorded this right after the loss to get you guys like more like emotion, but right now, no emotion. This is what it is. This is what it is. I don't know what to say. All right. I promise next episode I record, I'll record something happy for you guys. This is very like depressing mood. Yeah. It's also very cold in this basement. And I'm trying to be quiet because everybody's sleeping. I'll promise I'll get you something happier next time. Yeah. Thanks for listening, y'all. It's Chris. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night. Peace.